Let's be for yeah.
Is this camera on me?
Absolutely. Now let's get it going, fellas.
Saturday fun day.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. What's up, fellas? Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. We're a little late, but we never late.
We on.
We live direct. Y'all know what time it is, man. Unscripted Saturdays. We off the cuff with it. I got my man Sammy in the building.
Yep.
Got my partner Nut in the building.
Yep.
Let's do this thing. All right, look. I'm gonna set it off.
Did anybody hit Dr. Umar off this week?
Absolutely not.
I was just checking, man. I was just checking.
I can't
You know,
even
his
see
money
that.
froze.
Do not hit the Dr. Umar drop.
His money froze.
Hey, do y'all believe hey, they calling him Dr. Scammer?
No. Mark Lamont Hill. We talked about this last week. Dark Lamont Hill said, "Yo, he got his money frozen."
Well, if it's frozen, it's frozen. I mean, you know.
Well, it could be frozen because we want to know the school is frozen because it ain't open. So what's going on?
Supposedly that money goes into another account. It doesn't go.
Nah, he said that account is frozen too.
His personal account is frozen.
Well, what's he doing? That's your boy.
I have no.
I called Y and them up there. They ain't rocking with him now. They in Wilmington now. They across the bridge. They said Umar fraud. Now the boys ain't rocking with No, sir.
I ain't gonna do him like that. But like,
I'm just telling you, know.
I've heard sketchy stuff about him as well. But like, I'm not gonna go into that, and I'm not gonna kick anybody back, and he not in front of me.
All right. Well, he ain't even on the list. First thing that we want to talk about is SHEUDER Sanders.
500.
I looked at the highlights from him from the preseason.
Look good. You hating, Sammy? He looks good.
It's not. Like
it's not
excellent.
what?
It's not excellent, but it's solid. It's solid. That's all.
It's solid.
He deserved to be in the NFL. You think?
No, I know he deserves to be in the NFL. Okay. I know he deserves to be.
Does he deserve to start? You can lift it up. No, you did.
Nah, I think I'm good right here.
There you go.
Does he deserve to be in the NFL? Of course he deserves to be in the NFL. Does he deserve to start first year? No, probably not, but he's probably their best option.
What about 3 games in?
3 games in would be the prime time because they're probably going to put Joe Flacco in.
But you think?
No, he's supposed to be the starter.
Yeah. But you think by the time they're 3 games in, if he's getting like the reps in practice, and you know what I'm saying, not necessarily he get a lot of game time, but you know what I'm saying, do you think by 3 games in he will be ready to play in the NFL?
Oh, he's ready to play from game 1, in my opinion. It just shouldn't happen. They got Joe Flacco. Wait, they got Joe Flacco there. They got Kenny Pickett there. They got they even picked Dylan Gabriel before. Oh yeah, my bad. They got Dylan Gabriel there for the quarterback from Oregon that they drafted before him. So I don't know that they're gonna skip all those hurdles and whatnot before they get.
Is he better than SHEUDER?
Which one?
Dylan Gabriel.
Nah.
Well, then we don't need to be talking. Well, then we don't need to be discussing.
He's not really that great.
Well,
but he does have a lot of NCAA records.
They in the NFL, man.
Sammy, we don't want to talk about that.
Well,
go ahead. Who else?
No.
Who else on the depth chart? It's Dylan Gabriel.
I just named all
Joe
of them.
Flacco.
I said Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and SHEUDER.
Pickett already been traded. They just wanted to cut bait so they could pay for Aaron.
So they already cut Pickett?
No, I'm saying he already been in the league to where he been drafted. This guy's got to be like 28 now, I believe, because when they drafted him, he was like 25 or something on him.
I don't know. That's a Devon question right there.
No, but like, I'm telling you, when they
Steelers,
yeah, you're right.
We got him for a couple years. He might have won a ring.
Nah, he ain't win nothing.
Might have won a ring.
He already a journeyman.
Yeah.
Look at he 27.
27.
Born in 98.
Okay.
That's okay. Well, no, I'm just saying he been in the league since, 2017.
Okay.
That's 8 years.
Well, he only got to start, 2 years?
Because he stinks.
For 1 year. Maybe with the Steelers.
He stinks.
Maybe with the Steelers he got the
But I'm just saying, the Winky experience don't work. Just because you draft somebody that's older than other people.
Chris Winky was 28 years old.
And they thought he was going to save something.
Chris Winky was 28 years old. There's a vast difference.
Not really. Not really. They just think, they thought that just because he was older, he would be smarter, but he wasn't.
Well, I'm not a Carolina Panthers fan.
You ain't got to be a Carolina Panther. I'm just talking about the method of drafting an older player out of college just because he went to college later in life. It doesn't make him better. He's already been traded.
Okay, so Steve Young.
What about him?
How long did he wait before he played NFL snap?
And
he sucked in Tampa Bay, went to the 49ers, sat there for 3 years, and then what happened?
He went off.
Okay, thank you.
That's the difference.
They didn't draft him though.
No, they didn't draft him.
That's my point.
He said
I'm saying Pickett's already been drafted, and now the team that drafted him traded him because they knew we made a mistake.
Are you trying to make a play saying that somebody's going to be better on the Browns roster other than SHEUDER?
No.
That's okay.
It's gonna be Joe. It's gonna be Joe Flacco's job to lose.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? They're gonna, because for one, we're not gonna throw this. All this SHEUDER stuff was about money. They wanted him anyway, but they drafted him in the 5th round to where they didn't have to give him that big contract coming in off the rip. They played him.
How did they know he was going to be there though?
Because it was a conspiracy amongst the league. They did that dumb crap and put themselves in the hole with Deshaun Watson. And I ain't got to do nothing.
I thought we were based on facts.
No, we are. This is my opinion.
Okay.
Based on the facts that I've seen. Like, at the end of the day, all the teams had to be in cahoots with it to help the Browns get out of that hole. They spent $250 million and raised the market. They messed up the market for them guys. So they had to help them out some kind of way. That's just what I think. That's my opinion.
And I also thought it was weird that SHEUDER said, even though I know he has a lot going on, SHEUDER said, I don't want my dad around right now.
That's good, because he don't want him to, because it's really, I want y'all to see me. I want y'all to stop judging me based off him. Y'all keep hating on me.
And then Myles Garrett came out and said he's going to be there. He's going. I see it.
Why you say that?
Myles Garrett said that. Their number 1 defensive lineman out the league, highest paid defensive lineman, said, yo, I see that. Yo, this going to happen.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, that's saying a lot. It don't necessarily mean it's going to come true, but I'm just saying.
It doesn't. I remember when, what was his name? What was the dude from Texas that used to play from, he won the national championship with Texas. He played for the Texans, not the Texans.
Oh, you talking about the black dude.
Vince Young. He said we were a dream team that 1 year.
Yeah, they were.
We got 90. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not going to do it wrong. But, like, nonetheless, yo, that team sucked.
He was the man.
That team sucked.
What team sucked?
That Eagles team sucked. He was like, we got a dream team.
Who played for the Eagles?
That year?
Not Vince Young.
Yeah, Vince Young did play for the Eagles.
He did?
Yes, he did. He's the one that called us dream team. Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. The year we went and bought everything that we could find, like we was the Cowboys or something like that.
I don't remember that. Who was the what? What year was this?
It was a Chip Kelly year, man.
Well, y'all had Vic and all them.
Yeah, we had Vic, we had Vince Young, we had Namdi I can't pronounce his last name. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
What's your boy name that came from the Cowboys? DeMarco Murray. We dropped.
Oh, I knew
we dropped. We dropped. Guys, Oh man,
I never understood why a team would pick up a player from their division if the team is trading them. Right. Because because my thing is this: if I know I got to play you twice a year and I'm gonna trade him to you, I know he burnt out.
But how you dropping Shady for that? For DeMarco Murray to have 1 year, Shady been producing.
Shady didn't do nothing after he left y'all.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
What did he do?
He did 1,000 yards in Buffalo.
Did he get a chip?
He got a chip in Kansas City when Andy Reid brought him back. Andy Reid brought him back. He's like, yo.
But he wasn't. You don't even remember him being on the team.
No, I remember him being on the team because I've seen him. Because when they played us one time, I was like, yo, I feel bad about.
No, what I'm saying is when he was there, it was all about Tariq Hill. He was there with that regime.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't.
Excuse me, Travis Kelce.
He wasn't the man. That's what I'm saying.
No, he wasn't.
I don't even think he played.
Nah, I think what was your boy name that was before him that had a DV charge and I think he was there.
Oh yeah, he got kicked off. He got kicked off the team. What was it? The kick returner dude?
No. I'm not talking about that dude.
Then he went to Cleveland.
Yeah. Now we're talking about the same dude. Yeah, because he was a running back. He's
still in Cleveland now. Remember he was in the back of the cop car like, man, I used to play for the Chiefs, man. I'm supposed to be at the Super Bowl, man. It's crazy, man. I'm mad. What was his name, man? He was a running back, but he did the kick returns.
There's like 3 of them from Kansas City.
Nah, this dude, he was straight, but now he's still a running back for the Cleveland Browns. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm gonna get his name, but we're gonna wrap them up. I'm sick of them. All right, so what you think? SHEUDER, he passed with flying colors or what?
Oh no, he's like I said, he's solid. He's decent. You know what I'm saying? And it's like year one. No, it's year one. What he supposed to come out and amaze me like that? Come on, man.
What's his name? Kareem something.
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. There you go.
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. He was out there wilding. There you go. Remember, they caught him on that hotel. I think he beat the girl up, but he did something on tape. Yeah. They caught him out there slipping.
Oh, you were in Vegas. You recorded everywhere you go.
They caught him slipping. All right. So we got my boy BOOSIE. He took the plea deal. Said he out of here. Told the fans and the family, show him some love. You know what I'm saying? Go stream the album.
When is it he actually got to turn himself in, and how long is he looking at?
He said the sentencing is September, October, somewhere in there. But I mean, he said he accepted the plea, and he about to go down. So, you got any thoughts on
that? If it's something that small and something like that, yeah.
What's small? What is it?
What is
That's what I'm about to get to.
No, you said it's a federal gun charge for a felon.
Okay.
For a felon.
Well, how much time do you think he should get?
I mean, like, what do they call it? Like in New York, when you just bring a gun in, I would call it a year.
So let me get this straight.
But like Boosie has like other weighing things on his record and whatnot. So they're gonna weigh it like that. So the judge could say, yo, even though you turned yourself in and said,
go ahead, man.
All right. Let him go.
I hear you, but I see
now you cut me off.
I don't want to hear no more because
I'm trying to wait till Sammy crash this boat into the coast.
because
I would never do that.
Yes, you will, because
I would never do
you are the same man that wants to see P. Diddy hung by the gallows and sent to the penitentiary and sent to the.
You want that man to go to Leavenworth.
You want him to do more time for buying hoes than this man for having a gun. That doesn't make sense. That's all I'm saying. Now, can you speak to that? I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say after that.
Speak to what exactly? Because you opened 2 cans of worms right there.
No, I'm talking about the fact that you want to see this man do less time. I don't want to see neither one of them do no. Wait. It don't matter. I'm saying I don't want to see neither one of them do no time. But the fact that you've been spearheading the movement about P. Diddy getting boxcarred and doing so much time just for paying for hoes that he didn't even sleep with. Now, regardless of whether it was dudes or not, I don't agree with none of that crap. But what I'm saying is he's just being a John, and you want him to damn near do life, but Boosie get caught.
Ain't nobody say that.
But no, I'm just saying, you talking about how much time. What, am I lying? Like, come on, man, stop.
Yo,
I'm
what
done,
ever said P. Diddy
man,
like?
Watch the tape. Watch the tape. Watch the tape. No, you been.
I ain't never said that, man. You run the tape back and show me where I said that.
I'm done with it. I done spoke my piece. You got something to say?
Sammy, what are your view on firearms?
Second Amendment. Yeah, I mean, as long as you got good control.
Everybody has the right to bear arms.
Everybody shouldn't. There should be limitations.
Well, that's not Second Amendment, is it?
What about for I don't really get that part. I really don't. I've never.
If you committed a felony, you've lost your right to bear arms. I'm helping you out.
Yes, you do. According to the law, you do.
You say you don't get it.
No, I really don't get it in certain parts, especially when it's somebody where I was using that to defend myself, and maybe I became a felon like that.
No, I mean, I'm saying my thing is this. I believe even if you're a non-violent felon, you should be able to own a pistol or a firearm. And then I believe that if you were a violent felon or convicted of that, it should be a time frame to where if you haven't been in any trouble after a certain amount of time, you should be able to go in and own that.
That's the only reason why I asked how you felt about it.
But I just think there needs to be limitations on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm feeling.
There needs to be limitations on everything where like so you need to be flagged if like you just go in here popping off for no reason. Yo, flag that dude. Yo, do you need to really own a gun?
Well, the police is gonna flag them.
All right, so that's the only reason why I asked that, because Boosie knows he can't be in possession of a firearm.
Yes.
Now, if you choose to go in places to where people might do things to you, you might need to go there with security, right?
I think he was with security, correct?
Don't matter.
Well, that means he shouldn't have had the firearm then, right, Sam?
That's correct. Correct.
That's all I'm saying. Because once the clip was uploaded to the internet, basically that did it. There's no way you can deny it because you're in. I see you in possession of a firearm.
I gotta see this clip.
You shouldn't even be. That's like the equivalent.
Because it was like he was like at a video shoot or something.
Yeah, he was shooting a video, and the guys he was shooting the video with was hot. So they set him up, and after they got the video of him with the pistol on his back, they uploaded a snippet of it on the internet.
So that's like the Young Boy thing, where Young Boy
I don't know. I don't know what happened with him.
Yeah, they was shooting a video with what they said was prop guns and whatnot, and what they said.
Did you have permits?
They was in the middle of the street.
Then you didn't follow the proper procedure and guideline. If we want to go shoot a movie, I can't just go dig up under the couch and grab the AK and the FN and all this.
How many times you went in that parking deck in Holiday Inn? Thank you. Thank you.
But like I was just saying, man, at the end of the day, you can't do that.
I get you. But like, I'm just
nah, man. See, you talking too much, man. But you can't do stuff like that.
It's not even called that anymore.
What's it called?
I think it's Claremont now.
I don't know.
I think it's Claremont now.
But at the end of the day, no, it's a dub. It's a dub. So you got preseason predictions, man. You think y'all gonna win something this year? See, my man Nut, he a Cowboys fan. Man. Cowboys ain't doing nothing. Eagles ain't like doing nothing.
We gonna go into the season in turmoil.
Matter of fact, hold on. Some good football battling. How y'all feel about that whole Wallow versus Cam Newton? And then Johnny said, hey, look, Johnny said, bruh, I got to give that man a gentleman's round of applause for having some nuts. But why he jumped in it like that, I don't know. But I guess he said, I don't know if he said something slick or Gilly said something slick previous or something like that. I was lost.
To be honest, I think it's a money play. I think it's a money play because he was there at Jake Paul. He was on Impulsive. And, they'll set up the celebrity fight. And you know how Gilly be like, yo, I box all the time. I grew up boxing.
He gonna box who?
Johnny Manziel.
Man, stop it.
Yeah, I believe it.
He ain't gonna box.
I believe it's gonna happen.
He ain't gonna box Cam.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So then he need to be quiet.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, trying to say, B Cam gonna send Johnny Manziel in there?
Nah, Johnny jumped out there on his own.
Yes, Johnny jumped out there.
Johnny said, I'ma slap you. I don't believe him neither.
This sounds like a play, man.
Yes, it is a play.
Well, it couldn't be no play because it is a play. The whole play went downhill when he did the response video with the powdered nose. Like you can't market that. I'm pretty sure Barstool probably called him like, "Yo, bro, that ain't good. We can't do that now. You know what I'm saying? We can't do it. We can't."
No, Dave Portnoy probably called him and laughed.
Everybody,
they still told him we can't do that.
Everybody ain't got the same sense of humor though.
Yeah. The person that had to call you, they might have laughed when they called and told you, but they tell you nah.
They told you, hey, don't do that.
We can't do that.
Like, trust and believe.
But if I think that's the play though. I mean, honestly,
overall, you think it's a play?
It's a play.
So what's the end game of this play? You think
it's supposed to be 10 million. Excuse me. That was another fight, another celebrity fight. Probably like a $2-3 million fight that Logan Paul and them could put on. And Logan and
what's Logan got to do with it? This is Johnny Manziel, Cam Newton, and Gilly.
Because it was on Johnny Manziel had initiated this talk while he was on Impulsive.
On who?
Impulsive. Was it Logan Paul's show?
Well, we know one thing. Ain't nobody getting in the ring with Logan Paul. None of them niggas we just named.
Didn't he just get beat up by Jelly Roll the other day?
It doesn't matter. He's gonna beat all of them up if they get in that ring.
You said it was wrestling?
Yeah.
Sammy, you all over the place.
I'm just giving you facts.
No, you said Logan Paul.
Yeah. When he was
you said Johnny Manziel was on Logan Paul's show.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm saying is,
and he initiated that talk about.
Okay, that's fine. And what I'm saying is, all we heard was people coming back at Johnny. We didn't hear nobody challenging Logan now.
He kind of put out there in the air that I want to say he put out there in the air.
Who said that?
Never mind.
No, who put it in the air?
I'm not. Nah. Now y'all just trying to get me back in. But go ahead, proceed.
We don't watch Impulsive.
I don't watch Impulsive.
That's why I'm asking the question. Yeah. I'm just saying.
But you saw this clip.
I saw this clip.
I didn't see it. That's why.
Where he was just talking junk. You know
Johnny Manziel.
Like, yeah, and they was like, if we found you, like, they was basically saying, if we found you a celebrity match, would you do it? He was like, yeah.
So that's how he called Gilly out.
Yeah, that's why
I believe
that's
so.
why Sammy's saying it's a play.
It's a play.
Oh.
I mean, I
got to go back and watch the Logan. I didn't even know he had a show.
I didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't. I just said it sounded like a play because that's what it sounded like. You know what I'm saying?
It just don't make sense.
No,
like why would he jump out there like that?
It doesn't make sense.
And now, because my thing is this: at the end of the day, I just got to keep it a band. I'm not gonna stand for no cracker jumping out there saying they gonna slap a brother in the face.
No? Oh no! Nobody is ever supposed to say that. I don't care what color creed you are. You're not gonna tell me you're gonna slap me and not do it.
You know, I love everybody, but we're not gonna have that. We're not gonna have
peace. I promote peace.
Me too, but that I can't promote that. And so no, that we ain't gonna have that. We might laugh and joke on their Instagram quotes and see who the funniest, but you know, this just like a segregated high school now. You know, well, excuse me, not segregated, but when integration came now, it was a whole lot of people getting put upside down in the bathroom. That you know what I'm saying? The boys standing at the door now wouldn't let nobody else
that's
in.
where I come from right there. You know.
Yeah.
You are who you are. I mean, it don't make no difference. You can be who you are, but you better be who you are.
There you go.
Nah, ain't no way to boast or brag until you put it in the full circle. Hey. Nah, I just need to do this right quick.
Yeah. You think Travis Hunter gonna be able to play both?
No.
That's I don't because
he pushing it though.
Okay.
I think he's gonna start cornerback.
Can somebody? Yes. But it's got to be the perfect setup, and they have to be the new athlete. And when I say the new athlete, they have to look at whatever they're doing the way LeBron looks at the way he does what he does. You have to look at yourself
as a business,
as a machine. You have to look at yourself as a top tier machine. So you're gonna keep yourself in the best condition. You're gonna do everything.
Play it by the book.
Yeah. You're gonna do everything other than what everybody else doing.
He's already started wrong then.
That's what I'm saying.
With the wife.
What do you mean?
With the wife.
How he start wrong? That's the best thing he did.
I mean, if you look at Tom Brady's career, like Sammy's saying, that's the worst thing to do.
Tom Brady met his wife when he got to the NFL. LeBron grew up with his wife.
Tom Brady had already had a child by another actress.
So he was already another man out here on a journey. So it doesn't matter. He was never going to be one with one person.
I'm just saying, man, you got to willing to take that to that level. I agree with Sammy. He already done made the wrong thing because he got with a broad like that. You got to get with a broad like kind of like what you saying, like LeBron chick. You know what I'm saying? She understand the business. The business is the business. I am second to the business. She's
been there since nothing.
Yeah,
and you know basically devoted her life to his life.
Don't be trying to dog pal. Don't be trying to dog pal, bruh. No, all I was making the point was like I don't think he's going to be able to play offense and defense. I think it's going to be 90% defense. Maybe 10% off.
I think he's gonna be on offense.
I feel like he can because he was under Deion's wing. So
yes, he was.
Deion has taught him how to play the perfect cover corner. If he can do that, he can give you 20 reps on offense. He can give you 20 on offense.
How many times do you think Deion has told the story of him? I got an interception that day. I caught a touchdown that day. And then I went on a private plane and played for the Atlanta Braves.
Hey, I mean, he don't have to tell it. You can look at it. You can look at it. He did it.
He did it. I mean, I'm not going to say he did it.
But the thing is, but to get back to what you just said, Nut, hold on. The only thing that I got to say about that is that we know Deion didn't let Travis practice. Because he didn't practice at all because he said, I'm spending him so much time on the field in the game. The only thing he did was work out and condition, but he didn't practice.
But he still, that's where your conditioning goes to another level because you would have to run some reps in the pros.
That's the first time I ever heard of that.
They might not be contact reps.
Yeah.
They might not be contact reps because I don't know if that's what I feel like Sammy too. I don't know if that's true now.
Man, hold on.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
I'm not saying that it ain't. But I'm just saying he can't do that in the pros because he has.
That's what everybody is saying. Like he's got to.
He's at least got to run some non-contact reps in the pros because they got to get you in the rhythm. You just can't show up and you know what I'm saying, they're going to be able to throw to you. This is not, backyard football where, you know what I'm saying, we just praying that, you know what I'm saying, the superstar athlete come down here and run with us because we know he going to catch the ball. All we got to do is throw that motherfucker over there.
I'll even back it up a little bit. I'll back it up. 80% defense, 20% offense, and maybe a kickoff return or a punt return in between there.
So he get 15. Let's just say
excuse me. It said over managed his workload to make sure he didn't have exertion because he played him two ways. So basically saying he practiced him least than other people because he knew he was going to work him.
And they basically played him two-way when he was at Colorado.
So how you going to be effective in the offense and defense if you ain't practicing with the squad?
I mean, he's going to practice with both squads.
No, but you're supposed to be on first squads. From basically what he's saying is if you're going to be on first team offense and defense, you're going to be spent as soon as the game gets started.
Take it like this. A person like Percy Harvin, do you think he practiced every down with the first squad?
No.
Okay, thank you.
But he didn't play every down. He wasn't an every down offense.
That's what I'm saying. You come in a special package.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be. So that's what I'm saying.
You're making my point for me.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying
that's why I'm saying he can go both ways.
You're making my point for me.
Are you saying
80% defense?
Okay, there we go.
20% offense.
There we go. That was my final.
A kick in between, a special teams in between. Special teams.
He gonna get plenty of them.
He gonna do that all game.
He running them straight out of bounds.
Yeah,
he running out of bounds. Unless he can break it, he running out of bounds, Sammy. Come on.
Not Sammy, not kick return. He'll do punt return.
I'm not disagreeing. No, I think he'll do kind of both, and they'll figure it out.
He'll get hurt. That's too much. Punt return, because he's smart enough. But kick return, they head hunting. That's too much. That's too much exposure. So that's all special teams and both sides of the ball. Nah.
Oh, can somebody explain to me what was the difference that they did with the kick returns last year, where they said we're doing this to stop people?
They moved it up. Basically moved it up so you gonna kick a
trying to make it the way you stop kicking safeties.
No. That's what you gonna do most of the time now. I feel like most of the time now they gonna kick a damn, I can't
coffin
think
corner.
What it's called. Yeah, pretty much.
I thought it was like if you kicked it to a person, you had to get it within the 20 yards.
Yeah. No,
then they can't move up in front until you actually catch the ball or something like that. I can't.
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about that.
I
gotta print that up.
I
don't know nothing about that one. Yeah, but I know this though.
What's that?
Them Green Bay boys gonna make it work this season.
You sound like the Cowboys is going.
Y'all
the Cowboys
back on the come up. Y'all trying to get it together.
Is Jordan Love y'all quarterback for the future?
Absolutely. He just got the money.
They don't have no choice.
He got the money.
Yeah, they already paid him.
So where he going?
Didn't he get hurt last year?
And came right back. Then we won 8 straight, and we went to the playoffs.
Didn't he get hurt in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But he'll be all right.
Who did he get hurt against? And nobody hurt. No, nobody did him dirty, right? It was just a regular injury on the ground. But what team was it?
The Eagles don't acquire any injuries.
I bet you y'all.
I hope not either. And I didn't wish that on that.
We already got 50 on what is that you gonna win the division? What was it? Something like that.
Oh, that we were gonna win the division? Yes, we're gonna win the NFC. Yes. We need to write that down. We need to write that down.
We all shook on. I gotta ask my brother. He was in here that day. We all bet on something. It might be on tape.
It's on tape now.
It probably is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, but I'm saying we had a bet that whatever it was we spoke on last week. But I just want to make sure that's what it was. I think it was about the division. He was screaming they was gonna win their division. We're like, no, they not.
Why we? Oh, because your brother kept saying Jaden Daniels and them was going to win the Commanders. Excuse me. I was about to say Redskins.
Nut gonna say the Cowboys. So either way, y'all ain't gonna win it. And trust me, man. Listen, all y'all got is that little booty tush or whatever it is, the push tush. And that's it.
That was disrespectful.
No, they couldn't.
That was disrespectful.
It
passed. It passed. It passed through Parliament.
They did. Hey, the backup quarterback scored with it the other night.
Yes, he did.
That's crazy.
Versus Cincinnati in the Hall of Fame game. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. If Joe Burrow and them lose their first game again this year, they deserve to get put out the league because it's like, yo, bro.
Well, their defense sucks and they don't want to sign their number one defensive player.
Well, no, they're like 1-11 in opening games over the past.
I think Joe Burrow is a solid quarterback. I think they wide receivers is straight.
No, but they keep going.
Their offense is
straight.
They
keep starting off 1-3, 1-5. You keep coming from behind.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Keep doing that.
That's the problem.
You keep getting off to a slow start.
You can't get off to a slow start in the NFL.
By week 6, you 3-3.
See, now you need to have an AFC person in here, aka Devon, in this.
No, that's all you gotta have is a football person in here. That's common sense. It's 18. Hold on, wait a minute. It's 18 weeks. If by week 5 we're 1-4, we're in the hole.
Yeah. They're always in the hole. Yes, you're speaking correctly to that. Where they're always in the hole. Where other than like the first and second year Joe Burrow was there and he hasn't been injured and whatnot, like, yeah.
They were still in the hole.
Well, not the first and second year.
Bro, they were still, bro.
That's the problem with coming out of the hole. You got to come out the hole healthy. You can't come out of the hole injured. When you come out of the hole slow, you got to come out healthy because that means you just ain't got the rhythm. You're not injured. You can't be injured and then go into getting healthy. That's not it. That's a very slim chance is all I'm saying.
And Joe Burrow, what I would say about him is he's an excellent passer. He's an excellent quarterback. So I think last year or the year before where either T. Higgins got hurt. I think T. Higgins got hurt for the whole year last year. And then the year before, Jamar Chase got hurt. Yeah. T. Higgins,
for the whole year?
I believe T. Higgins was out the whole year. After he signed that deal, I want to say he was out the whole year.
I don't know about that, though. I can't remember. But either way, Joe Burrow's the man. Because to be honest, if it weren't for the fact that they didn't make the playoffs, he had the best numbers. He would have been probably the MVP because he put up the most numbers last year. He's the man now.
But they was hurt.
But they was hurt. And they always, by week 5, they can't be 1-4 or 2-3.
I feel like what you saying, that proves it. Like you saying, even though they was losing, Joe Burrow was putting up tremendous numbers. They might win a couple of games. In those games, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no high scoring game. He got great numbers in that game. In the games they lose, he got great numbers in those games. Except they just lose because of the injury.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why you saying his numbers almost had MVP numbers last year. Because he just played good in the games no matter what, his numbers were good. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to say he had MVP numbers. It's just they didn't make it. You can't get MVP and you don't make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm going to take it back. I don't think T. Higgins missed a whole bunch of games now, but like I forgot he got injured a couple times. But like, Joe Burrow puts up numbers, and that's why I respect him as a quarterback. I respect a whole bunch of quarterbacks in the league, just like Kelly. What's your boy name? From Buffalo Bills. I respect Lamar. Josh Allen.
Josh
Allen. I respect
That's the
Lamar.
man. He the truth.
I respect Lamar. These quarterbacks are great, man. I enjoy watching the league, but I hate it when and what you were alluding to earlier and why Gilly and Cam had a problem was Cam said
he's not top 10.
Cam said he's just a regular quarterback.
He's a jag.
All right. I'm going to leave it there.
He's a jag.
Steve
Smith said it best. He's a jag. Just another guy.
What does he mean specifically by a jag, though?
Just another guy.
Oh, gotcha.
If I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth, if y'all put Kirk Cousins with the Eagles, they would be the fucking.
I think this is the problem. I think this is the problem. I think this is the problem. That could be actually true. It's just the fact, Sammy. All I'm saying is it's just the fact you'll never see it happen. Just like the fact you'll never see it happen that dude is still with the Eagles 7 years from now after they haven't won the Super Bowl. And did he come back? Does he come back? That'll prove if he's this superstar quarterback that y'all are already saying that he is. Because, yeah, anybody can come in and win the thing. Just like if Troy Aikman would have got hurt. If Troy Aikman would have got hurt.
See, this is where we gave y'all Nick Foles syndrome.
I give him 3 years. Syndrome. I give him 3-4 years left for Philly tops.
Man, if Troy Aikman would have got hurt, I could have went there and started as a motherfucking teenager.
Then what happened to the redhead that was y'all coach?
And we would have won the Super Bowl.
Why didn't the redhead that was y'all coach win it?
What redhead?
I said
Jason Garrett. Excuse me.
I said
I gotta take a leak. Y'all
that wasn't another team.
Nah, we gonna.
That wasn't the same team. Cause what they're talking about the Philly team is they're talking about that they have superstars at running back, wide receiver, and on defense.
Are you talking about Philly now?
Yeah,
presently.
That's what they're saying.
Well, of course.
That's what they're saying. And with
remember
that
defensive line and
with that combo
and linebacker.
And with that combo, you can just put just another guy in there at quarterback.
Well, that's why, and we're gonna sign off for a second, just a second. That is why we let all them players go that help us win the Super Bowl. Hey, you were just another player. You came that because of the machine. Machine. It's not just one player here. You go get a better payday. We can't pay you. We're paying all these young players too.
So what they're saying is true. So you agree with what they're saying? Then?
What's that?
He's just another guy. Then
everybody is not to be honest. Everybody is supposed to be just another guy on a football team.
Right. That's all that they're saying.
Even on a basketball team, everybody is just another guy.
That's all that they're saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke right now. We can delete everything between right here and now out. But now we gonna resurface that.
We're live.
I think we're gonna resurface that.
Yeah, something like that. Preseason will be here soon. It'll be up. You know what I'm saying? We'll be on the new topics when everybody get back. Yeah, but everybody else won't, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So why does everybody feel that way then?
It ain't dog pile salmon day. I'm
ran across something when I went in there. Lord forgive me, but a nigga got to eat now. But hey,
what y'all ran across somebody's food into?
Nah, it's my food, nigga. Pit bull. Started snarling.
Don't talk dog out here.
Yeah, but nah, what y'all think about Belichick? I think Belichick. We're gonna go at least 10-2.
I don't know.
It's Carolina football. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
it's Carolina football.
Oh no,
first.
but no, I'm gonna try to get. Hold
Carolina football.
I'm gonna try to get us some tickets because my B, his girl, her daughter date one of the linemen that's playing for the team. He from like down there in Kinston, but he got a scholarship. He a defensive lineman.
Oh, word.
So he said we can come to the game.
That's what's up.
Gotta be in the building.
We gonna be in the middle of the sun though. We gonna be in the middle of the sun though.
Are you complaining?
Nah, I ain't complaining.
So then don't worry about it. Just show up. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's gonna be between Carolina, Florida State done hit rock bottom.
Yeah, they did last year. What were they like?
The U
2 and 10. No, the U had Cam last year, so they were straight.
Did they go to the playoffs?
Yeah.
Did they win?
I don't know if they won.
Absolutely not.
You act like they didn't get a bowl game. You can win 6 games and get a bowl game.
Man, that's for losers. You know what I'm saying?
That's your participation trophy.
That's the Food Line Bowl. Like, we don't care about that.
The Dollar General Bowl.
If it ain't the granddaddy of them all, or what's the other one called?
What bowl?
The granddaddy of them all is the Rose Bowl.
Okay, and then the Sugar Bowl. That's it. I mean, other than that, what the hell we talking about?
Nah, because then you got the national championship after you.
Yeah, but one of them is gonna be the Sugar Bowl. One of them gonna be the other one. Then they got the championship.
Oh yeah, they still got to line it out like that, so they comply with the with all their sponsors.
I don't know what it's called, but they ain't gonna let that money go.
Nah, not at all.
Oh, come on, man.
Not at all.
Alabama ain't even in the hunt no more.
Are you saying that because they don't have Nick Saban anymore?
You're damn straight. They done, man. I don't even know the new coach.
I don't think you can say that, man.
I don't even know the new coach name.
They had a year off.
What's the new coach name?
I don't know either.
I done jumped ship. I ain't gonna lie.
All I know is that competing for the SEC means that you could be in the talk for the national championship if you are competing within the SEC.
I'm trying.
Yeah, because the SEC is so deep.
They got Texas now.
Yeah, they too deep now.
So come on, man. They gonna have it. Ole Miss. They gonna always have at least 5 top 25 teams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Alabama gonna be trying to compete in the SEC. That's why I think they're gonna be there.
But I'm saying they ain't dominating no more.
His name is Kalen DeBoer.
Never heard of him.
I've never heard of him. Sorry.
He ain't Nick Saban.
Of course not.
Then I don't want to talk about it.
What did Nick Saban do in the NFL? I'm always going to point back to that.
We don't care about that. You looking for the negative.
On to the next topic.
Yeah, see, you looking for the negative. You know, don't do that.
You over there in the weeds, man. I'm back over here on the show.
Well, we'll let you spin it to something else. Where you want to go, Sammy?
I ain't really got nothing, to be honest.
The next, what stay on topic.
Something about NASA or somebody?
The satellite.
Man, I'm tired of pandering to this dude. Yo, he's gonna do what he want to do. But like the latest is like anything. You know how he got out of all the world's, EPA type stuff, like where we're trying to make a healthier Earth. We know we've been damaging it for how long? Let's make less emissions. Let's not do this. Let's not do that. And he basically killed all that. And now the next thing is he went to NASA and said, shoot down or decommission all your satellites that have anything to do with Earth health, basically. Like
global
warming, the satellites that predict hurricanes, the satellites that give you early warnings, like, we can see this is coming. We see this right here. He wants all of them gone. And basically, they called it I don't know, because CNN flips flop sides and whatnot, but they basically just said it was greenwashing. Greenwashing. I'm not greening the planet. I'm gonna greenwash it, and we're not gonna pay attention to it.
So you against it? That's what you said.
Yeah, of course I'm against that.
That's rational. That's rational.
Of course I'm against that.
I mean, because
don't you want
the effects of global warming every day?
Yes,
that's what you're saying.
Yes,
right. But the thing about it is, Trump set it up the way he can do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and y'all elected him in, so yeah.
You did too.
No, I didn't.
I mean, yeah. Come on.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
We know you voted for Trump.
Why not? Well, see, here's the thing, Sammy. Trump is doing what he thinks is the best political move to make.
Right.
He's trying to save money. He's trying to keep that budget straight to pay all this other stuff off.
See, I don't want to make the show political.
No, that's what he's saying he's doing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, no, you.
He's saying he's gonna pay something else off.
Yeah,
we know he pocket.
Trump making moves, no.
You want me to read that article?
He's Donald Clay Davis Trump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, getting that paper now. Him and Carcetti now. The boys out here getting that paper now. That's how I look at
from Materbury.
Yeah, that's how I look at all politicians. I look at it like Royce and Carcetti and Clay. They're just some crooks, man.
Yeah, man.
They could really make change, but if they make change, then they can't do what they do to get their money. So they're just spin doctors. They keep spinning you.
Well, I mean, but we obviously all have to play the game. Well, we should all be playing the game where, like, yo, we can elect you, we cannot elect you, but like when there's certain.
Well, that's why I disagree with you.
No, I'm okay.
We shouldn't be playing a game. We should be getting shit done. That's what I'm talking
about. No. That's all about playing the game. That's playing the game. For real. Because, like, yo, they got to get elected. So they got to play the game. We got to play the game by electing them.
That's my point. If we elect.
We don't have to play the game by electing.
If we vote independent, what's going to happen now?
The same thing that's supposed to happen if we vote Republican or Democrat.
We supposed to get enough independent votes to where, you know what I'm saying, it makes a difference. That's the difference.
I really wish
you're supposed to get because you never get enough independent votes.
No, you never get. I really wish that would happen.
Most people go in there in the end and pick a side.
Independent votes take away from other people, though.
Right, but you never get enough independent votes to ever make a difference.
Yeah. No, you never.
Every once in a while, you need to get an independent candidate that actually wins. That actually wins over the other candidate, two candidates.
I think that you need to get away from candidates that are backed by the Republican or Democratic Party.
It's too late.
That's who normally wins the vote.
It's too late. They got us to vote against that when they voted to allow as much money as anybody wanted to give to political campaigns.
That's called super PACs.
Once they did that, it was over. It was a wrap. Mm-hmm. But everybody thinks stuff like that is for their best interest because it actually works for the people who can actually pull it off. It doesn't work for the common person, but they have them convinced that it does. That's all I'm saying.
What you think, Sam?
No, I'm just not gonna think on politics anymore. I came here for a straight conversation. I don't want to get into that because that's
brought
too
up
deep.
Trump, and next you want to move on to Gaza.
I was speaking. Yes, I do want to speak on that briefly.
That's fine, but this your bucket list. This your bucket list.
Yeah, don't kick the hornet's nest if you don't want to get stung, Sam.
Let's go. I'm with it.
All right, so and Trump also ran off we're gonna stop all foreign wars and whatnot. So you went to Russia and also Ukraine. You've had dude from Ukraine here. But yet that war was supposed to stop like 5 months ago. You said, no, it's going to stop. It's going to stop. No, it's still going.
That was a bad Trump impression.
Oh,
well. I can do it better.
That was terrible.
I can do it better.
No. We good.
Definitely not Jay Farrow. We know that. Yeah. But anyway, so.
And then now with Netanyahu and Israel, y'all bombing the shit out of this place, bruh. Y'all got kids dying out there, and y'all supposed to be a great nation and whatnot. But like at the same time, see, never mind. I'm gonna get in trouble. No, I'm
man, go ahead and go.
No.
Sammy, go ahead and go, man.
Oh, I'm glad you crashed that helicopter, Sammy.
Thank you.
In the tree.
I'm glad I did too.
So, Sammy, can I ask you
Black
this?
Hawk Down this week.
Can I ask you this, Sammy?
Yes.
While you were growing up, how much attention did you pay to world politics? I'm just curious.
When I had to, like, if my father was in the house, we gonna watch it.
So you're saying, but those were kind of like rare occasions, right? That you and your pops was watching TV at the same time.
No, it wasn't really rare.
Okay. No, because I just want to know, because for me, it was, you know what I'm saying, I had to watch the news. Even though I didn't watch it, it was on.
Yeah.
So I started to realize subconsciously I understood a lot of shit, and I could answer a lot of shit just because, you know what I'm saying, I was listening to the news whether I was or not. Because one of the things that was always interesting was like Palestine, PLO, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, who these motherfuckers?
PLO blew up Pan Am. PLO blew up.
Well,
Pan
now
Am,
see, now hold on.
I
want you to keep going, but I just want to say this: it's a difference between world news and local news. Where people talking about watching both. The news. Well, no, that's fine. But go ahead.
All right. PLO, all that stuff. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really understand. So Palestine, Jordan, Gaza Strip, Israel, all that. You know something you don't really hear about now?
What's that?
Palestine.
Because Palestine is like really, if I'm not mistaken,
it's not there anymore.
It's Gaza. It's Gaza.
I don't know nothing about
That's the point that I'm trying to prove, Sam.
Yeah.
That now Israel has got it to where, you know what I'm saying, shit is not there anymore. And like you just said, the first thing you said when I said PLO, you said they bombed.
No, they did.
I wonder why they did it. I wonder why. I just wonder why they did it. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why.
I don't have an answer for that.
I wonder why.
I don't have an answer.
But I'm pretty sure if you would look into it, they said, no, you're not moving over here. This is where I stay.
This is my house.
At some point, doesn't everybody have to recognize somebody saying, nah, bro, this is where I stay at?
Well, that's why I wanted to speak on it. And I'm not trying to cut you off, because like they're just saying, Israel is now saying that, we want it all. We want it all.
I know. And now they've gotten a United States president that'll back them saying,
true conqueror,
you can have it all, bro. Because for the last, what has it been, 8 months? But 8 months they've been going hard. That's ever since that
he put boots on the ground.
That act happened. Ever since that happened, they've been going hard.
You remember when the USAID that we were talking about?
Yeah.
Didn't that go
And
some of that go to the Gaza Strip, and they were
and they said, hold up. That went to the Gaza Strip, and that set up some of the massacres that have been happening recently. But we ain't saying nothing about that. That's what they've been bombing. The places where they set up to give food away. They've been bombing shit like that. Now, like you said, they're saying we want it all. I guess you can say you want it all now. You killed everybody there.
Now.
That's the sad part about it, and ain't nobody saying shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't care because, you know what I'm saying, we believe that, they got to do that because of Hamas. If they don't do that, Hamas gonna kill somebody.
People care. The president and his entourage don't care. Entourage, not cabinet, entourage.
I feel you. That's what, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Sound like this been touching your soul.
Yeah, like, man, because who want to be in a place like that, man?
It's really messed up because, you know what I'm saying, they should respect the borders that were already there, and that should have been the end of it. If they would have respected that, instead of steadily trying to encroach on, you know what I'm saying, the borders that are already set up, you wouldn't have organizations committing whatever you want to call it against people who you're saying that are innocent.
So who's supposed to be in the wrong?
I guess,
or is
nobody feels that they're in the wrong,
right? But we would say
in
that situation, you would have to say that pretty much Israel is wrong because they keep trying to encroach on other people's territory, claiming it as part of Israel.
Holy land.
Yeah.
Yes, they're trying to claim all the Holy
Land. Fighting a holy war now.
How you gonna claim the Holy Land after you bombing 1,000,000 times?
Yeah, because at some point, aren't we supposed to be past all of this? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
In the words of
that's why Putin is wrong, right? Because he should respect the borders. You know what I'm saying? The people of Ukraine said they ain't want to be a part of Russia no more. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Y'all come get y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? We out.
When the USSR broke up, that's when they all became separate countries and whatnot.
Right.
In the words of Nikki X-Rays, might be chump change, but it's mine.
I can talk about this all day, but I'm not gonna do it. Next subject.
That's what Diddy said. Oh yeah, yeah. So I watched a little bit of this interview with Diddy's attorney. Attorney said Diddy want to come home and turn out Madison Square Garden.
What up, man?
I would go.
We got to get some press passes.
I would go to that.
We got to sign up for some press passes.
And guess what? Everybody that
come on, yo.
Hey man, everybody gonna show up.
It's up, man.
I would be there. I would be there, man. Come on, man.
Like it's up, man.
In solidarity.
I would be there, man. I wouldn't turn it down.
But no, I got a real question, man. And this is one for the people. I'm gonna do a show about this tonight because I want to get the real people's public opinion.
Yo, we got never mind. I'm sorry for interrupting me.
Thank you. If the people could forgive and accept Mr. C,
did they really forgive Mr. C?
Mr. C won't do it.
Well, we trying to. But I'm just
breaking the law.
I'm just posing. Well, I mean,
was he breaking the law?
Yeah, he was buying prostitutes, but he just got put on.
No, he was Diddy and men. That's all he would. It was consensual,
and they were still prostitutes that he was getting caught with picking them up.
Yeah, but he not taking them over state lines, right? He doing it right in Brooklyn in your face.
And that's the same thing Diddy got convicted of. So you're moving the goalposts. One is state, one is federal.
Yo, Diddy did it in how many states though?
Don't matter. It's the same thing.
And you're flying them in.
It's the same thing.
Fair enough. But like what you seen Mr. C beat somebody up on tape? A female up on tape, bruh?
He wasn't charged with that on trial, Sammy.
You can't charge him with it. It's past statute of limitations.
So it doesn't matter.
Yo, you could be a dirt. You could be a dirt bag. You could be a dirt bag. I still know you a dirt bag, bruh.
Still want a box Carter though.
I don't give a fuck what y'all call that shit, and I don't know what
the definition
Sammy,
you can't go with us, man, if we get press passes.
I'll stand out of the crowd,
dude. You got a personal vendetta.
Man.
I do not have a personal vendetta versus anybody.
Yeah,
but say your time, bruh.
He did.
Say your time, bruh.
He did.
Then why he still in there?
They haven't sentenced him yet.
Okay, shouldn't he got y'all like y'all said he should have got his bond or got time served already, right?
I didn't say if
all I said to y'all was like he probably gonna do another year. That's all I said to y'all. Y'all just keep trying to kick my back in for
you want him to do 5.
You said it.
I said he could do up to 5. He can do up to 5 is what I said.
You push him.
That's the guidelines.
You push him for it.
I did not say
they hear you. They hear you. They hear you, Sammy. Don't worry about it.
You wrote a letter
to New York for no reason. I don't even write to politicians around this motherfucker. I'm gonna write a letter to New York.
Hey, you told him you go on a podcast. You in fear for your safety. You've been bad mouthing.
Did he go never mind, I ain't gonna say that.
If you did, you at least wrote the DA for this area, the federal. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know who the DA for Johnson County is. And I live in Johnson County, not Wake County.
They had a shakeup down there. That dude that got kicked out. That's the dude that set up there. It's my cousin now.
Which one?
That young cop that was in trouble with Smithfield Police Department. What was his name? Johnson. Right, yeah. He gave Dez his first felony. Now he graduated with Cuz and Roe at Cracker set D up now. D. No, that's how they break you in. Now you gotta get your first collar. Now. You gotta set somebody up. Now,
he Jake?
Yeah, you gotta set somebody up. That's how they break you in.
Yeah, why did I watch that movie twice this week?
That's a classic.
Yeah. What was that?
Training Day.
Oh, yeah.
And then I watched the other one where Denzel's a dirty cop, too.
Did you try that
Two Guns?
Chief of War?
No, I ain't watched that yet.
It's hard to watch, man, because it's all in Samoan. And I can't get the subtitles to pull up, so it's like, I don't know what the hell they saying.
Oh,
why is Denzel a dirty cop in all the last good movies? Out of Time, Training Day, and what was the other one I just said?
That's why they paid him. What, 2 Guns?
2 Guns, yep. Dirty cop in all of them.
He can play that part, man. He's convincing as a psychopath.
No, my uncle told me, like, he said one time, he's like, why Denzel win awards when he started playing dirty? Yo, we like clean Denzel.
Apparently they didn't because they weren't showing up.
Come on, Sammy.
He won for Glory. Glory for
he won what?
Best supporting actor.
What, Oscar?
Yeah.
No.
But look at what kind of movie Glory was.
You started
a Civil War movie.
You started the show bashing Dr. Umar. Now you trying to play Dr. Umar. Which one
how
is it?
How am I trying to play Dr. Umar?
You talking about?
No, I never bashed Dr. Umar.
You talking about why does Denzel have to get an award when he played?
No, that's what my uncle said to me when I was mad young. When after he won the award for Training Day, he was like, "Yo, why Denzel got to win an award for playing a dirty cop?"
Because he won.
That was a supporting actor. That was like best actor.
I want no support.
Supporting was Glory. He had already won with Glory like how many decades before?
Because the man can tell you when you can win the award in his system. Because it's the man's system.
I ain't gonna argue with on that one.
That's his show. He ran that show. You know, can't hate on Denzel because he did his thing. They got the 24/7 Denzel channel on the Fire Stick now. Play all the hits.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the Titans every day.
Nah, I'm good with that movie.
There's a bunch of hitters in there now. You had Jake Gosling in there. You had
That's a pretty good movie.
You had now Barksdale in there. You always my man from Scrubs, Faison. You know he in there.
You're talking about Wood Harris.
Yeah, what's wrong with that Faison? Now they say he done slapped somebody.
Nah, he had been done that. He had been done that.
Now he on his way to the penitentiary.
And that wasn't the first time that he's done it. That's the bad part.
Nah, that's stupid.
That's the bad part. That's not the first time he did that shit. They have multiple cameras. They have multiple times where you went to somebody in the airport and smacked the shit out of him.
He lucky.
You know what I'm saying? If they let you get away with it a couple of times, you shouldn't keep doing it.
That would be the thing to do, right? Yeah. Or either avoid the airport after that.
No, he just need to stop. That's gonna get you killed.
Because eventually, that's what I was just about to say.
That's gonna get you killed.
Unalived.
Okay,
unalived. Yeah, because if you step up in here, I don't know what time you on, bruh. Yo, I'm gonna jump on you.
Yeah. Well, let's just say this. He'll get his Instagram wings real quick. He keep doing it. They gonna have him right up. They gonna put him right on his back. Have him flying off
on the green screen.
Okay. Nah, they ain't on that. They don't even need a green screen. They gonna put it together.
Just speaking about that, Dame Dash has been on.
Ooh, now that's something that we missed that happened this week.
That man was holding on to his teeth for dear life on that interview. He was holding on to them teeth harder than that life.
I should have laughed about that.
So should he step back from being on in the media?
Absolutely.
If that's the only way you can appear on the media, should he step back?
Man, I consider it like Casino. You remember when your boy from Casino kept, I want to be in the spotlight, I need to be heard and whatnot. Yeah, I get it.
No. The only way you can be seen in public talking in public is it looks like you're either going to rob a bank, or it looks like you're a ventriloquist.
Yeah,
those are the two. Those are your two options. If you're appearing in public, I think. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
What did he say about his teeth? Because I started watching it.
He said it's a health condition. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm saying, should he step back?
Is that from diabetes?
I assume.
Should he step back?
Ooh.
If this is what he feels he needs to do, why am I gonna be mad about it? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason to be mad at him for doing what he feels.
Okay, I was just asking a question.
Nah, I mean I don't feel no wrong with what he's doing. I mean, he always keeps saying that I don't talk about a man, but you let people bait you into the same questions all the time.
No, you paying them to answer questions. He gonna answer the questions.
They're paying you to answer them same questions. You're not paying them.
No, I said he's getting paid to answer their questions. If their journalism IQ is that small, or if they just want to hear him say the same thing on their channel, that's stupid. Why wouldn't you ask him what he's got going on? But anyway, I seen a comment, nigga said, yo, Dame couldn't find his teeth, so he threw on the bandana. I said, oh,
that's foul.
I said, man, they were killing him in the comments.
I stayed out of the comments. I'm
talking about dude said, I said, man, that shit crazy. And then it was so crazy because in the end, Dame was like, yeah, when I get my teeth fixed, I'm coming back for everybody that had something to say. He said, don't get it twisted now. I know I'm messed up right now. I'm not saying it word for word how he said it, but on that art of dialogue, he kept it G now. But that's what I was like. I was like, man, why he got that mask on?
Hey, man.
But when he was on that raft, he was talking like his mouth was wired now. Because I know he was thinking, hey, man, if these jibs fly out of here into this river now,
I ain't getting these back.
This thing gonna go 100 million viral now, so. You think that last slip went viral now? If them things fly off in the river.
And why he said, yo, it went viral, didn't it?
I'm gonna tell you what went viral with me. when he said, "This is our river."
Oh yeah, it was.
I don't know where he was at. I don't know where he was at, but you know what I'm saying.
They don't know that
you don't buy a river, man. You can't buy a river, man.
On a creek,
even if you own land around a river or something like that, don't the state or whatever entity owns like
you don't.
how many feet away from the
it's river? Not deeded to you, like yo. You know it's not deeded to you, man. Not rushing water.
State property, sir.
I can take you right now. I can take you somewhere.
That's where your line. That's where your line ends at. Where that water begins. Now
I can take you somewhere, and I'm gonna show you where our land ends and where this river starts at.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna never hear me say, "Hey, look, man,
I was about y'all
want to go back here to my river, man. Y'all want to go back here and kick it, man."
Yeah, but I didn't understand when he said that. He was like, I got my family on our river." I said, "Now, dang, now, if you own the river, you wouldn't be in debt." So, like, come on, come on, man. You know, all them natural resources.
You wouldn't have to sell your stake in Rockefeller if you own that river.
Yeah, so all that stuff, I was like, look, man. I think Dame know what he doing. Dame just be trolling to get them checks. He just stay relevant. Now Dame know what time it is. But the good thing about Dame to me, he can take a joke.
Yeah, he can. He can.
But cause you don't see him crashing out over people cracking. Now you can tell some days it get to him, but it ain't like he out here crashing out over. Some of them I know he be laughing. He got to be laughing at some of them now, because when them teeth fell out, I'm sorry. Now he'll never recover.
I'm not gonna key on that. I would say the crash out moment was he's your daddy. Is that your boss? He's your daddy.
But see,
you work for him. He's your daddy.
But everything he said was true.
That's not.
And everything that he said, no. If you think about it, everything he said then is what people are doing now. Working for themselves, getting their own shows, doing their own YouTube. Like at that time, won't none of them doing stuff like that. Now they got more stuff going on. Now, if you just like radio, that's fine. But
okay, to a certain extent, that is true. That is true. But to a certain extent, I feel like part of what Dame is saying is true, but part of it is you have to build yourself up independently. You can never, even when you do, you have to have started, your first deal has to start out like the distribution deal was for No Limit. Like the distribution deal was for Cash Money. It has to start out like that. It can't start out no other way for you to be a boss. That's just the way the shit is set up.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, then they would have stayed being a boss with Rockefeller and they would have never signed the Def Jam.
He didn't do that. That was after Jay-Z went to Def Jam and signed as being the VP, and then they sold it to Def Jam.
That's what I'm saying.
Rockefeller to Def Jam.
No. Yeah.
They sold
but you never would have did that. If you was really talking all that bullshit, you would have never did that shit.
Hell no.
Because what you're saying is you stay a boss and you use your own money. That's what he's saying.
That's what he always says.
Yeah.
But that's stupid in a certain degree to me.
It is very.
It is. What I'm saying is this: you're not a Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones can do that, but even Jerry Jones ain't gonna do that. The smart people spend less, save more.
Warren Buffett.
But I mean, now if you want to pay for everything yourself, you got total control, total ownership. But you also isolate yourself too, because if you do it all yourself, what anybody got to get out of it? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like in what y'all saying, we don't know the names who do it with their money and stay independent. Everybody that y'all just named, they're a major shareholder in something. Jerry Jones is a major shareholder in his shit. It's my shit.
I thought he had oil money.
But
he's still a shareholder in that.
But they still break it down like y'all saying, because I'm only saying the people who are the big boss. This my shit all the way down. All this shit mine. I don't got no board of directors, none of that shit. This my shit. We don't hear about those people. We only hear about the people who bust it down, but they are the majority shareholders. They still bust it down with motherfuckers.
I got to think of one. I know there's got to be one out there. P. Diddy is not a majority shareholder or anything.
He wasn't revoked till he sold it, right?
Right. But that goes
to what I'm saying. It's always it's not one person that's.
Yeah, you ain't never, like the shit Dame was saying, ain't nobody ever like that. And when you are like that, you always, 9 times out of 10, they always sell out to become majority shareholders in something bigger. You just become the face of something bigger. Just like how everybody for so long, just like with Trump, for so long, everybody thought, oh, he was this, oh, he was that. No. They were just majority shareholders in their company.
So I won't use Jordan as the Bobcat
owner, fuck no.
Then I would say Jordan for Jordan brand. Jordan
that's
for
still
Jordan
off of Nike.
Brand.
That's still off of Nike.
It's not even Nike. Well, they're a subsidiary of Nike.
They make it.
What's a subsidiary?
Subsidiary?
That means if I'm underneath me. We own you.
No, it's like we're under this label, but
we make
different.
Y'all shit.
We different.
You brand our shit. This is our shit.
And another example is Yeezys. Even though I don't
exactly because I had this argument with my cousin when the Yeezy shit blew up, and he was trying to tell me, no, cuz you wrong. I was like, listen, cuz
Bobby,
Yeezy, he needed Adidas. He didn't really need them, but he needed, because Adidas just elevated that shit to a bigger market. It made that shit worldwide. Hold on, listen to me. Because without it, there's damn near nothing that is produced to the mass market that doesn't come up, that's not attached to some other big brand.
That's fact.
Nothing. There's nothing. Because if that was so, all that shit that Kanye came out with after him and Adidas fell out, motherfuckers would be walking around with that shit on right now, but they're not. They're still walking around with Yeezys. I wouldn't give a fuck if they re-put out the first ones. Motherfuckers gonna go back and buy them motherfuckers.
No, whenever they put out a little burst of like, this is
exactly, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But the new shit he put out, it's gonna take a minute for that shit to catch back on and elevate back up to that shit that was connected to Adidas.
And by the way, I want to say them shoes are fucking ugly. Sorry.
They say they're comfortable as hell. I don't know.
That's your opinion, but no.
They sold out.
I didn't say it was.
But that's what I'm saying.
In my opinion.
But that's all that I'm saying. That something has to be connected. I'm not saying that nothing will never take off, because I wish the best of luck to all entrepreneurs.
All due respect.
Who trying to get their shit off.
All due respect.
But you always have to connect damn near to something else for your shit to take off. And when it does, that's when it starts to get tweaked, because when anything is mass marketed, it kind of loses its quality, and to a certain extent. But if you can get it quality produced, which means you're going to have to get that shit sent back to China, because if not, if it's something that costs $50 and you set up somewhere to make that motherfucker here in America, the price went from $50 damn near probably to $500.
So starting with my original point, weren't they called Nike Air Jordans at first? Then they just turned to Air Jordans, and then it turned to Team Jordan.
Yeah. After you saying, after
they start putting checks on them, right?
After
they start putting checks on them,
after they put Jordan down with it. Sam.
No, I'm just making a point.
Sam.
I just made a quick point, and it hit hard.
Now the box says Air. I feel all that. But it's still based out of Eugene, Oregon.
From where Phil Knight's from.
Thank you. End of point. That's my point. That's all that I'm saying. It's still his. Just like LeBron's is his.
I think we all need to watch the movie Flight.
I lived it. I lived it.
I've seen it.
I lived it. I lived it.
Is that the right movie? I'm not talking about the Denzel movie. I'm talking
about the one when they went to his mama's house in Wilmington and Viola Davis, or not Davis, whatever.
Viola Davis.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Viola Davis.
No, but Jordan did the best thing that he did because think about this. The dude, Spencer Haywood, he could have had basically the same thing Jordan had before there was ever a Jordan, when there was just the basic. When the Nikes used to look like this.
Yeah.
And they had the rubber. When they no. When they had the rubber toe, the sole that looked like this, and they had the check on it. They gave him 2% of Nike. They were gonna give him 2% of Nike.
Magic was offered the same deal.
That's what I'm saying.
And he chose Converse for those types of shoes.
But they didn't take it.
They didn't give him no business.
Yeah, but they didn't.
No, they gave him a check. That's what he took.
His thing. But yeah, exactly. But if they would have took it, they would have had the same thing that Jordan has now.
Yeah.
But they did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Magic got that same. He was offered the same deal. That's all I'm saying.
But at that time, nobody understood the business of it because at that particular time, the marketing of basketball shoes wasn't that big because motherfuckers had a hard enough time putting food on the plate. See, we don't understand all the luxuries that we enjoy. Could you imagine going to work, Sammy, and working all week and all you made was $200?
I mean, it happens. Yeah, I've done it before.
No, I'm saying that's it on the regular. $200. You got to pay rent and all that.
Well, see, we're not going to do this conversation because if
I'm
you're making that much money now, or at that point in time, then it measures out. Your rent ain't that much. The cost of living ain't that much right there. But also at the same time, Sammy, you're not going to pay $45 for a pair of basketball shoes. Nah, I can't.
That's what I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. We don't understand the luxuries that we have because, like you said, because it all matters. It all balances out because the cost of living, blah 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 blah. Motherfuckers have the option to go out and spend $200 on a motherfucking pair of shoes right now, Sam. If they choose to.
That's fair and fine. I was brought up never to buy a pair of shoes that's over $100. My parents ain't gonna buy me a pair of shoes that's over $100.
It's like you gotta remember this too. Them boys was playing on what the WNBA women is crying about. You gotta remember they weren't making these NBA players.
We've discussed this.
We're gonna discuss it again. These NBA dudes back in the 80s and 90s, they weren't.
But that's what I'm saying about
$20 million a year.
Hold on, let's stay on top. That's what I'm saying about being a boss and those type things. You don't understand the luxuries that you enjoy over time because of how the system plays out. Because at the beginning, just like in rap, everybody act like everybody was getting the best contract. Ain't nobody ever got a good contract. Ever. In the history of rap, nobody has ever had a good contract. Nobody's going to raise their hand and say, who?
Baby.
They got beat some kind of way too.
Who?
Baby. Birdman.
You mean the distribution deal?
That's a rap contract, right?
That's because they can. That's what they came to the table with product. That's their distribution deal. They have product to be put out.
They just putting it in the store. They
what
not
contract does
nobody.
NBA YoungBoy have?
I don't know.
I just said he reaps the reward of a system over time, Sammy.
When Chance put out Coloring Book, what kind of distribution deal did he have? He was independent, right? I
just said he reaped the reward over time, Sammy.
I'm able to give you a whole bunch of you put out a example.
Come on, man.
You put out an example, and I gave you several examples back.
Of what?
Of somebody getting a great deal out of something.
Chance ain't.
He didn't get no great deal.
What was your boy name that has one song? Gold All in My Chain.
He's nowhere to be found right now.
But he made the best out of it.
What was his deal like?
I don't know.
It wasn't the best. He made the best out of it.
Whatever they gave him,
like I'm saying, he ain't running around out here crying about he owes some money.
Nah, he doesn't owe anybody
That's
money.
what I'm saying, because he was able to ride the wave and make the money back so he can pay the motherfuckers off and get out of it.
Still probably getting paid off that song on whatever
he still gets paid off
channel that's playing on.
He's not strapped for anything, it looks like.
But nobody that you consider nobody that you would consider in the top 5 or the top 10 or the top 20, probably the top 30. They didn't sign, their first deal wasn't a good deal. That's the point that I'm making.
Jay-Z's first deal was independent. It was just a distribution.
He was with Priority.
Yeah. And that's why they own that's why they owned the album at first. When he got his other master.
Once you sign a deal, you don't own it no more. You giving away that.
When he signed the Def Jam, that's when he signed back all his other masters. They did him a deal like that. Yo, take over the company. Yo, I'm gonna get my masters back. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I already own Reasonable Doubt with Dame and Biggs. Y'all can finish.
Sammy,
we're gonna leave.
The minute you sign a record deal, if you already got music, you signing over rights to the music that you have. So you don't own that no more.
Didn't you sign the shitty deal?
And then you just made his point. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know what you're
that's up to people and they lawyers or them in their own
Sam,
education.
if you sign to a record company, they are the ones licensing and owning your music. You get royalties in a percentage, but you don't own all of that music anymore because they're putting it out. They're doing the marketing. They're doing the promotion. They got to reap the rewards of that ROI.
Now explain to Sammy why.
Why what?
They ain't going to sign the deal where everything you going to reap the rewards for. The record company ain't gonna sign a deal with you where you reap all the rewards.
Because they gonna know you green and they gonna see you coming in the door and they gonna wag a little check in front of you and say, take this money and sign this right here and we're gonna make you a star. And they gonna give you 100,000 and then that 100,000 you ain't gonna know you gonna sign everything away.
If that was the case, niggas wouldn't be complaining about somebody jerked them because their first deal would have been the best deal. They would have been paid. They stayed paid and all this. No, now they go back and complain. Now I want my masters back and all this bullshit. No, nigga, you signed this shit away. Fuck is you talking about? Because you didn't want to be a boss until you find out some more information. But now everybody says they came in the door, boss. No, you didn't. Because if you did, you be getting your product off by yourself. You wouldn't need no assistance in getting it off.
One thing I learned is this: when they come looking for you, you already got something going. They want a part of it.
Right.
The days of artist development is over. Ain't nobody building up no artists.
That's with anything.
They want that thing packaged and already humming. Go ahead. You can retort. So
I ain't got nothing.
Don't smoke your cigarette.
The floor
it's good.
The floor is yours, Senator.
Nah, I'm about to go do that. Exactly.
Well, no, we about to wrap this up. We had 1 hour and 30. We can go ahead and knock this thing out. We good, man. We done ran Sammy out the room again. Now it done got too hot for Sammy now. You know, but yeah, that's cap there. I can't rock with that one.
That's all I'm saying about that boss talk, man. If you a boss, we don't hear about the actual bosses that stay a boss. Because, you know what I'm saying? They somewhere being a boss.
Listen, man. Fishing on the ocean and fishing at the lake is two different things. The sounds is different. The vision is different. Your mind is a little bit more clear. Like, everybody can't reach the boss. What they say, I need to get the boss on the line. Well, you ain't gonna be able to get him for a few hours. He's out on the boat. Ain't no service out there. The only thing that's out there is the top of the top. When it come back to dock, that's when the phone start blinging again and running back.
If you needed to talk to the boss, you would be out there on the boat.
On the boat. There you go.
That's it.
Have a seat, Sammy. Come on, man.
I'm good, man.
You okay?
Yeah.
You had to clear your head.
That's all. That's just how I feel about boss talk. You know what I'm saying?
You hating on Dane?
Oh no, I never hated on Dane, man. I had to tell you that when Dane Dash Music Group, you remember on the Benny Siegel album, I was like, yo, that was on the Dane Dash Music Group.
That was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's why Beans was mad, but I guess they hashed it out.
Yeah, that's why Beans got out and said they owe me $10 million.
But talking about them clothes, but see that there it is again. That comes from just signing a piece of paper.
But if we get a win, if all three of us were to come into a windfall, and we just have just an excess of money, we could put together the Kill Yourself record group.
Yeah.
All right.
And as long as we keep putting money into it and throwing shit up against the wall, something is bound to stick. Yeah. Now, does that mean that the Kill Yourself record group was successful?
No, it doesn't mean that.
That is all that I'm saying, because if it is, that means that at some point we would have branched off into whatever else. And instead of throwing shit at the wall, at some point, we're going to come up with some quality that's going to hit the wall and stick. It might not be in what we initially started out with, but because we went from wanting to be rich to being successful, we found out what was hot and we went with it. Whether we liked it or not, we standing around there. They like, who the fuck is them motherfuckers right there? They like, they the president of the music company.
I gotta stop you there. So like the person.
Whoa!
I gotta stop you there. Whoa! Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. There we go. All right. So the person throwing the stuff at the wall, and it another person is sitting there watching, saying, "Oh, that's the." Okay, yeah, I see that one. Yo, this person shouldn't be able to come behind me and say, I'm taking that off the wall. I'm taking that off the wall. I'm taking that out the wall, and I'm gonna leave. You can nah. That's not how it works. The person throwing the shit up against the wall and taking them chances and saying that I need to do this, I need to do that, and I'm gonna diversify this portfolio. He shouldn't be the one that say, yo, at the end of the day, I don't even want to argue about that. Yo, I'll let that man take it. Yo, man, that should be yours too. Yo, you can't take my shit off the wall after I threw that shit up on the wall and it got profitable and say, yo, I want it.
You couldn't do that.
Hold on. Let me retort to that. Here's the only way that you can respond like that is if you took the risk with them.
They all took the risk together.
No, they didn't, because I gave you the money to go record this album. You didn't lose nothing. I'm the one gambling on you.
I'm talking about a specific situation, but obviously you're throwing it into.
No, we talking about a record deal.
What specific situation?
I'm not gonna go into that.
Okay, because I thought you was talking about.
I'm talking about Dame still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought that's what I'm saying. Okay, this is the thing I feel about that. You got your opinion, I got mine.
Okay.
The thing about it is, what you complaining about somebody took with them, that also happens to be theirs. You just in on the business part of it. That's still theirs. That's his. You just put it out. You you only have a third of it.
Third. Yep. No, not at that point. Yeah. It's
still from beginning to end, you only have a third of it.
It's still a third.
It's his third, even though it's his. It's his.
But whose idea was it?
Don't matter.
It's all our idea. It's all ours. Allegedly. It's all our ideas. Allegedly. We all supposed to be in on this record company thing.
But then
the business gets bigger, and we all supposed to grow into being in on the business. And then, from my understanding, it gets to be to where a point where it's only really the two of y'all really doing business, because Big's off doing some other shit.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
He was A&R.
Let's keep it real.
A&R.
He off doing some other shit.
Hop and him was A&R.
He off doing some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So really, it's only me and this nigga doing it. And really, this nigga doing it. He doing it. I'm just only, in my view, I only reap the business rewards of it. I'm saying that's my view, Sammy.
Okay.
I just said it. It's my view. Whether it's facts, that's my view of it. Dame is only reaping the business reward of it. You ain't going in there picking out beats. You say you are. He might put your name on it, but that's because we understand the business practice better.
That's what Biggs and Hop was doing.
You see it how you see it, I see it how I see it. If Dame want to be claiming all these rewards, and like you just trying to claim ownership of the masters and all that shit, no, that's his shit.
That's bad.
You put it out on your company name. That's just like right now. If DV shit blow up and we would have put together to make the company, it's split 4 ways. But really, it's really 3 small. It really should be, in my eyes, it really should be kind of like 3 smaller ways where his is bigger because it's his shit. We just backing it business. We ain't doing shit else. We ain't writing shit.
You're an investor.
That's when you get shares. That's when you get the writers. That's when you get a writer's credit, Sammy. If you want to be writing some shit, you make sure you get a writer's credit. You don't be in there talking about, oh yeah, that shit sound hot, bro. You gonna use it. You don't get no props for that shit. That's how the business is set up. You talking about doing some nigga business on the side. That's nigga business. Oh yeah, bro, you gonna kick me back some bread? That's nigga business. We talking about business where you want to go in there at the end of the day with a lawyer talking about, I am owed this, and I have intellectual property on that.
Absolutely.
No, nigga, you should have been doing that shit from the beginning.
You just can't sit in the room. You got to be
y'all are escaping the point I made. Once again, y'all are moving the goalposts. If the dude slapping all the ideas on the wall, a dude should just not be able to come and say, yo, I'm going to snatch this one. I'm going to snatch this one. I'm going to snatch this one. Yo, y'all coming with me? Yo, all right. That was his idea, but yeah, I own it now. I own that now.
He didn't. He was just in a position to do it. Now, and he won't fucking with them no more. So did he have to reach out to them to pony up with them to buy it? No, he had his own money. He bought it.
So what am I supposed to, okay, that's just like
but
no.
They already sold it. He bought it back.
The
so
position
that's on
that he got allowed him to buy it.
But he wanted it back. You got to remember, they sold it already. He wanted it back. So he bought it back.
The position he got allowed him to buy it.
But what I'm saying is this. They already sold it. So
they
had already agreed to sell it. So why could he be bitter or jealous if somebody else decided to buy it back?
I would be bitter. I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm just going to be a bitter ass nigga then.
Why?
Fuck it.
Why would you be bitter? We sold it. You didn't have to be bitter. You could have kept your share. We could have sold our share.
He kept
kept
that part of reasonable doubt, right?
Sammy, look at it like this. What is something that you're interested in?
I mean,
no.
Fishing,
no.
Fishing.
Okay. Let's just say fishing. And you would say your interest in fishing overrides me and B's interest in fishing, right?
To me, yes.
I would agree with that. Would you agree with that, B?
Yeah.
Okay. So we go fishing. It becomes to be a thing. I know you don't want to go here.
No, I said I know where you're going.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Go ahead.
No, you don't. We start to go fishing on a regular basis. Sammy, because your knowledge is more than me and B's, you give us pointers on fishing. We just keep going fishing. One day, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Sammy, what if I did this? And he's like, shit, no, that shit sound good. Try it. I tried. It started to work. We go in, we mass produce this. We sign all the paperwork, all that. Now, did you want to mass produce it, Sammy?
No, if
No. You did want to mass produce it. You did want to mass produce it.
It's not my idea. How would I have anything to do about it? If you shared your idea with me, you know what I'm saying? It's not mine. You
didn't want to mass produce it.
It's not something that I threw against the wall and said, yo, let's do this.
You said.
You're saying you came to me and said, I figured out this. Sammy, yo, you can do this.
No, I said, Sammy. Cool. I said, Sammy, do you think it'll work? And you said, shit, it sound good, Nut. Try. I'm gonna put a night crawler and a cricket on this joint right here. Nut came through with that right there, and Nut showed me that. So what am I say, man? If Nut said it's all right, do you think? And I mass produced.
Yeah, you mass produced.
But you put in money to help me mass produce it.
Now you're bending the goalpost.
No, I'm not. That's what I said to start with. I said we all put in money to mass produce it. But you didn't want to mass produce it. But you still put in money to mass produce it. And it takes off.
That's never going to get there. If an idea came from you, that's not my decision to make.
I know. But what I'm trying to get to is this, Sam. If it takes off and somebody comes to us and they say, I want to buy this, do we keep mass producing it on our own? Or do we sell to them?
It depends. It depends on...
No, Sammy.
It depends.
No, Sammy. We pulled this idea out of the basic knowledge that you have and you passed on to us over time because we kept going fishing. And I just came out the blue one day and I said, Sammy, what do you think about this? And he was like, damn, try it, man. It sound good. You ain't never tried. You just said it sound good because, like I said, your knowledge of fishing is more vast than mine. I just pulled some shit together because you kept saying, oh, no, where you at? Stop and get some motherfucking chicken livers. I'm like, what the fuck we need chicken liver for? We going fishing.
We going catfishing.
You said, Nut, stop and get some beef liver or whatever, some hot dogs. whatever. You said stop and get whatever. Just so happened, I come back with some shit. I come out there with some shit in a little bag. You're like, man, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, yeah, it's all that shit you had me to stop over time and get, and I put it together. Because that's what I'm saying. Do we stay bosses because we came up with this shit? Or do I get to sell it out because, oh no, I just helped Nut on it and Nut gonna give me a little bit. This is free money. This is free money. This is free money because Nut giving me my money back. That was just, you know what I'm saying? He keep flipping it. Cause I don't really help do shit. Every once in a while I come over there and I help him box some shit up. He give me a couple of cases, $300. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, Sammy, you my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, every 3 to 4 months, a check for about 2 to 3 bands come in, you know what I'm saying? The company name, you know what I'm saying? Come to me, you know what I'm saying? Nut taking care of everything. He keeping me, it's just like we on the board. We ain't, because we ain't got no board. It ain't nobody but me, him, and B. Really? But really it's Nut. But without the initial money, I can't do this. Without the initial money, I can't do this.
I still think you're making my point for me, but proceed.
But no, I'm telling you, I'm not willing to sell it. And I don't feel like you can tell me to sell it just because you helped me put it on.
You're making my point for me right now.
But no, you said Jay-Z is wrong because he get to come take this. He get to come take that.
No, there were certain points where he couldn't just say, I'm going to come take this off the wall.
You're talking about
the Reasonable Doubt album was case in point until Dame had to sell it. You realized how long Dame kept that in the pocket because like, yo, they can't take this away from me.
I think that was a spike move. He was just pissing him off because even he said he don't make that much. See, the only time albums is really worth something is when people keep using them songs for movies and TV shows. And
but Dame,
like
I feel like Dame really mad about the Rockaware shit and all that other shit.
Yes, he is mad
because
about it.
But the whole thing about it is that's what I'm saying about our culture, the hip hop culture in general. What if that shit would have folded, bro? Because who the fuck
they did fold when they sold them.
who sold what?
When all that stuff got sold, them companies did fold.
So were they going to change with the times, and were they going to start making more fitted clothes, or were they going to stick with what they thought the urban community wanted, which was baggy shit? How would they?
Was in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Would they have would they have changed over time?
No.
And would it have caught on?
No.
That's all I'm saying.
How you gonna say what they were gonna do? How you mind reading them for them?
Because they did.
Miss Cleo.
Hey, Hov messed it up when he started saying no jerseys and all this stuff.
That's what Dame's saying. But over time, wouldn't the community have grown?
That's also Dame speaking to
as an adult.
Hov did. That's why he stepped away. I guess that was his coming out part.
But don't all adults stop wearing jerseys? Just like when you, take for instance, when you, let's just say 23, for instance, the age of 23, 24, 25. You graduating college, shit like that. You still interested in sports a lot. Yeah. But ain't you really gonna stop wearing jerseys?
I never wear jerseys unless I was playing.
Well, unless you go into a game, it's not a.
Even if you a fan, you're going to stop wearing a jersey out, unless you some hardcore fan that you gonna rock with your team no matter what. Because in the summertime, you're gonna have a basketball jersey on. Yeah. In the wintertime, you're going to have a football jersey on because you're going to have a sweatshirt with a football jersey on over it. Whenever you go to watch the game, the casual wear, whenever you go out. But as an adult, you're going to stop wearing a jersey because you are maturing. That's what hip hop was doing. What he's crying about, in my opinion, when he says, well, Jay said stop wearing jerseys after we had made it big and all that. Dude, we were growing up. We were going to stop doing it anyway, because even somebody who listens to hip hop on a daily basis, you're not looking like you're 19 no more, bro.
That's it.
You're not. There are a few things about when you're 19 you still might rock, which is going to be basic t-shirt, jogging pants, and a pair of athletic shoes. I don't care what kind of cross trainer, basketball, running. That's going to be as relaxed as you're going to get,
They
bro.
ain't thought he was going to live forever.
Come on, man. It don't work. That's why I feel like the new fashions and the new look, that's why that shit ain't going to never take off like the classic look.
I'm not gonna reply. Y'all are still moving the goalposts from my original, what I originally said. Right.
I'm about to put it in the ground because we're about to wrap it up. So go ahead and get your rebuttal.
Oh no, there's no rebuttal. I've already said it once. When there's one person doing for the company, throwing everything against the wall, and then one person can say, "Yo, I can buy this. I'm in the position to buy this now because I'm in this position right here. This is under this. This is under this. This is under this. I'm going to own all these. I'm going to own my masters back." Yo, in a position of power like that, yo, when you started as a third of a conglomerate.
Nah, I'm not. Now I bossed up and I bought it all. Guess what? We're not in business together no more because we sold the business. So how am I in the wrong for buying the whole business back?
I didn't say you was in the wrong. I just said I could see why this man gripes all the time.
But why? But again, what is there to gripe about? We're no longer in business. You didn't want to do business with me. I didn't want to do business with you. I sold it. And at the same time, Dame, you weren't the rapper. I'm the music man.
I'm the one putting money on the table.
Everybody put money on the table.
It got to a point where dude could put his own money up, bro.
I want to go this way.
But I just keep it a business because that's what we started out as, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Well, what's y'all shout outs, man? What we gonna talk about next week? Let's let Doc 47 figure out something new.
We gotta let the week go by first.
Gotta let 47 figure out something new. We gonna be talking about that next week.
Yeah, but they already know where to find me. Right here. Machine Mafia TV.
What's up, man? Hutch Makins on Instagram.
Where you at, Sam?
Sam May. I don't even know what that shit called, bro. Facebook.
You gotta get it together, man.
I don't care about that, man. I'm sorry.
The anonymous nobody.
Yeah, thank you. I'd rather go by that.
The anonymous nobody.
Yeah, call me MF Doom.
Man, a fool. Boom. All right, y'all. We out, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. Each and every Saturday, Unscripted Saturday.